This Daf Yerushalmi Masechus Ma'aser Sheni article holds for addition around Daf Yuches Amav, second line, Mishnah Vav, Sel Shel Ma'aser Sheni, which is 5 lines down in the Mishnah on Yud Alpha and Beis in the Vilna. Sel Shel Ma'aser Sheni v'Shechulin Shesai. If you have coins of Ma'aser Sheni and Chulin, which got mixed together. So the Moshe says, "We want to take the Chulin coins, obviously use them for your own purpose, so your own purposes, other than Ma'aser Sheni purposes. So maybe sell them most. So you bring for the seller, which is silver, most copper coins. It says the seller Ma'aser Sheni wherever it is in its mixture. Mechuleles al hamos elu is the word in English, redeemed, deconsecrated. Actually, should be the right term on this copper coins. Uvarasi yafe shabohen, and then you choose the better seller of the seller which remains. Obviously, the two line, whether they were redeemed, right? But you take the better of whatever I guess if it's one coin, one seller. I don't know how many coins you have, silver in the seller, but whatever. You take the better coins. It sounds like it's just 2 coins. Take with a better coin, and that you regard as Ma'aser Sheni. Okay, in other words, even though you're mechalo, the Ma'aser Sheni on the most, still you have to use the better seller as the Ma'aser Sheni, and you re-redeem the choshes on the better seller. So you go from the seller, the choshes, back to the better of the two line. Because it said you can redeem silver on copper if you must, but it's a downgrade, and therefore you can't sustain that way. You go back and redeem them back on the silver. Yerushalmi Omrim, this is Mishnah of Zion. Lo said I'm a slave dinar yizov. You shouldn't take the silver coins and exchange them for gold coins to make it easier to go up to Yerushalmi. It's going to make your trips to Yerushalmi obviously more and less frequent and more convenient, but you shouldn't do it. Beis Hillel allow this. The Pnei Moshe brings down that Babavli Perakazav Damamei Mesa concludes the Meknai Loya says you shouldn't do Loknai Loya not as soon as they shouldn't redeem. Shmami no Midaraisa Mishra Shai that Midaraisa is permissible. Midrabano the Gaza Beishar Rabana make Zera Shema Lame Til Malos Vichli Dino Izah because you might not find enough silver to fill up your gold coins. Tokaki Shebele El Rego, and then you will tarry and not go below El Rego. Basil Savi Logos in it. Basil says you don't make a Zera. Kibahe Shuba Smo also Sakes and Ma'aser Sheni Gamliel. It's Kes Ma'aser Sheni good, but sure the rate is off. He was testified that he himself made the Ma'aser Sheni Gamliel sure into gold coins. Sharehein Tamid Beisilo. And because they had Talmid of Beis Hillel, Voraloch L'Ma'aser Kain, and passing that way, and of course that's what the Mishnah says. Beis Hillel Matirin, I'm Rabbi Kiva, and Yossi Rabbi Gamliel, Rabbi Yeshua, it's Kashman Dinar Yisov. Okay, I'm not sure if Moshe had to say that. Could have just read that in the Mishnah. Okay, says the Gemara. I'm Rabbi Zero. Today l'schar Sheni. When the beginning of the Mishnah, which we learned yesterday, says that as you gather up Ma'aser Sheni coins, the first coins go to Ma'aser Sheni, and only after you made up the lost amount of Ma'aser Sheni does the rest become Chulin in order to advantage Ma'aser Sheni. Give them to give it to any loss should go to Chulin, not to Ma'aser Sheni. Shema Yov Ashar, because maybe the best be lost. Those which are hands will be seized for Ma'aser Sheni purposes. Amar Bezira, but it said it's Tzarech Lahasnos. You have to stipulate. The Lama and say, Im Elu Shalmatan Sheni, if those which are below our Sheni, in other words, if the coins I did gather are not all Ma'aser Sheni, so Elu should be able to Tfusin Aleim, that those in my hands are seized upon them. In other words, they become Ma'aser Sheni. Rabbi Yana said, V'hu shaliket mikan. He says that this is only when you're gathering a little bit from here, a little bit from there, and therefore you say, but okay, wherever you gather, you might say, Avoliket uman, where you gather in a straight line. It's very interesting. I guess through the scattered, you went through a straight line, then the straight line is considered to be made up of a mixture, as if it's mixed. It's like the second case of Mishnah where they're mixed all together. Fascinating idea. When you gather from here and here randomly, so we say, okay, each thing is Ma'aser Sheni. When you gather in a straight line, we say it should be Lefi Cheshbon. Rabbi Yosef Shem, Rabbi Dayan, Rabbi Yonah Shem, Rabbi Chizkiah said, Ein b'lil b'yayin b'shem uvad. It says that how would you say that there is bola, that the things get mixed together proportionally, is only by something moist like wine and oil, not wine and oil specifically, but anything which is liquid. Rabbi Yochanan Arkazeisim Nivoim. Rabbi Yochanan says up to the size of kazayis, we can say things get mixed up and are mixed up proportionally. Our Mishnah seems sorry. Rabbi Yochanan says in Bala v'Chafan. Our Mishnah says if you mix them up and then gather up, Lefi Cheshbon, it goes according to the Cheshbon. So that seems to be even more than Kazaisim. So no, Chanami says Pasala Kazaisim. Talk about coins, Akazaisim. Talk about coins which are smaller coins, besides Kazaisim. Hamislakti l'Ma'aser Sheni. We said when you gather up, as the Mishnah said, you gather up randomly, as we said a few moments ago. It's Ma'aser Sheni. The first coins come Ma'aser Sheni. If you gather up in a mixture, they go according to Cheshbon. They're proportional. Yes, Yerushalmi said, "Salkas masnisin." He says at the end of the Mishnah says that Ivlon Lefi Cheshbon is like the beginning of the Mishnah. It says Hanivlonim Anechbanim. So the beginning of the Mishnah said that no, that was the beginning of the first Mishnah, the first part of the Mishnah from yesterday. That said in Bal B'Chafan Lefi Cheshbon. It's Masha requires it's if you deliberately mix them up. But then it says Zaklam Mislakim Ma'aser Sheni V'Hanivlolim if they are mixed up on their own. Lefi Cheshbon. So then he's saying the Hanivlolim Salkas Masisa Hanivlolim V'Nichbon Lefi Cheshbon. When the Mishnah says that concludes that it's like the Reisha that don't say that it's only that there's a difference between when they got mixed up on their own and when you deliberately mix them together. It's always when they got always the Cheshbon whenever a mixture occurred, no matter how the mixture came to pass. Tani Ben Azar Mershtaim. There's a Tosefta, Ma'aser Sheni Peribes by Zayin. Ben Azar argues on that which says the Mishnah is Selso Ma'aser Sheni. The Selso Chulishis Arvu. You bring B'Selam Bos, you bring the copper and redeem some of the copper. He brings that our Mishnah said you only bring a value of one Selah copper in order to redeem the silver. He holds that you bring 2 slime of copper to redeem the silver. Rabbi Zira Amar Ma Bechelma. What is that which I saw in my dream? Kad Yechu Le'ula by Yishmael Kupta Shmena. That the Ula by Yishmael is eating fatty meat. It must be that he knows Ben Azai, what Ben Azai is talking about. L'machar Asa Shales. The next day he went to Ula by Yishmael, asked him what's the pshat. I guess in some context it appeared in the Mishnah. He saw the Ben Azai's halacha in the Mishnah, and he saw in his dream that Ula by Yishmael is eating fatty meat. So next he went to ask him, Amalei Lama Stein. Why is Ben Azai saying? The Ben Azai does have to say too. Amalei Mitosha Omar Lo Kain. Osa. So it's a Xera. Since he's time to bring 2, he's going to push himself to redeem the Selah Meiser. If not, we're not going to be mocking him. We're afraid that he's not going to remember to make a condition, add the Michalo. He'll just take one of the slime without a condition and take it out the chulin, and maybe it's actually the Meiser. In other words, I only take one. So say, okay, let me take this out. I know that's a Ma'aser Sheni. Very simple. he's not going to go ahead with be mechalo on the copper and then mechalo back again. We want to make sure it's mechalo back again. So therefore, to remind him that we make it not so obvious. we make 2 slime of chulin, and then we deem it. He knows. Okay, I can't. He has to. Two piles of copper coins because mine are both slime. To know that he can't cut corners. So both slime are problems, and therefore he can't just choose one. Rather, he has to redeem and redeem back. It's a very interesting thing. So it's exactly Rabbar. Chizka says Shumachalala, when you redeem the seller, osa kirea. He makes it regard it as a bad one. So this is the Mishnah B'Matzia, Parak Mishnah says, Kamate as seller chaser of le'ebana. How much can the seller be missing from its actual appropriate volume? And it's not going to be onah. So it says there. I think it's 124th. I forget whatever it is. 124th, 116. Anyway, it says in the Sefer that if it's missing less than the maximum, you can give it to Meiser Sheni, and you're not concerned, and it's only Nefesh Ra, the Gemara says there. And Chizki explains when you come to Milchala, the Selah, which is lacking in Yerushalmi on fruits or on copper coins, you give only corresponding to its value as a negative Selah, as a Selah Ra, which is Kula. That's when you're being Mechalo, it's on fruit or on coins in Yerushalmi. And when you Mechal on it, when you're going Mechal Peros on it outside Yerushalmi, then Osa Sokiyafa. You can redeem it fruit up to the value of a Sel Yafa, which is a Kula, which means you can redeem more fruit on it. So he's making on it in both directions. So question, what about our Mishnah? I think our Mishnah says, you choose, if you're going to say can make a, why does it say you choose the better one and redeem the copper coins back on that one? Yover Sarah. Choose the worst one, the Asa Sakiyafa, and redeem it, and redeem the copper coins as if it's a Yafa. So Rabbi Yonah says, Ani Homer, Hi Hoisa Shel Maisa Sheni. So it says, no, here, we're afraid that this was initially one of Maisa Sheni. So what's the Shai of Maisa Sheni, the nice one? You have to go back and make it a Maisa Sheni. So ask him why. So what? It was redeemed. Bottom line is redeemed on the Choshes. So the, Rabbi Yonah, it said, Lois Kamin La Sosa Chulin Bruin. So fascinating things. Rabbi Yonah says he didn't have a mind to make an absolute Chulin. He's Mechal a suffix, because maybe the Ma'aser the Ra is a Ma'aser Sheni, and you can't Mechal the Ra on the Yafet, so therefore you choose the Yafet. Maybe that was on the Ma'aser Sheni, but it never became Chulin. Let's see the Moshe on that, because I don't think I explained that sufficiently clearly. He says, Shani similar language. Gamba Yofa is Suffolk Meiser. There's a Suffolk Meiser because maybe it was the Meiser. Yeshma Shema Yofa, Yishal Meiser. Maybe the field of the Baris of Shema, never you have to choose that one, and redeem the Choshes back, the car back in it. When it wasn't nothing yet was Meiser. So Mechalo Meiser of Avla Salarah, Kmoshi Yofa B'Shabbat. Okay, fine. But now, so then when I ask you, come, Leasis L'Chulit. Now, Masis and Parach, Hadik maybe we sell most, Mechalo, sell Meiser, Sheni, Aleim. When you come, Leasis, sell Chulin, Adekach, Vakesa, and the Choshes, Mechalo. In other words, the Kosher went off already, so what's the problem? Shali Rabbi Yonah, the Lois Kamas, so that's Chulin Broy. B'tchila, you shouldn't have a mind to completely redeem it. You have to do it into the in order to be mechala the sell yof al hamos, just in case. Well, you should have in mind that you're being mechala the sell hamos, but only because you're not sure which one, but really you want to make the Sela Yofa, because maybe that Sela Yofa initially was the Meiser Sheni. So it's redeemed, but with a string attached, and that's a go back to the Meiser Sheni. And the Gemara says, "Teishu Kate." You should know there's a case that the end says, the boomerang is built in, so therefore since it could have been originally the Sela Yofa as Meiser Sheni. You have in mind all the time. Like a Meiser Sheni, it's different than redeeming from scratch on a seller roll. We can make it so if it's your thing, you don't have to redeem a seller, or there's other scenarios where you're starting from nothing, from zero, but here you're starting from potentially that it was already Meiser Sheni, and you need to want to bounce back to Meiser Sheni, so therefore it bounces back to the seller Yofa. And this is the two dots on the new test, so we'll stop here.